Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's my match reaction to Chelsea 4, Man City 4. A brilliant game, let's just get into it. Yeah, what a game. Exhausting mentally, but just another amazing game of football. So proud of this team. So many teams wouldn't be able to go toe-to-toe with Man City at all, but especially when they go behind. But these players did exactly that. They did it for the full 90 minutes. Yeah, just great. An absolute chaotic game, really had it all, to be honest. Probably game of the season so far. Just a few days after that game against Tottenham, what was at the time also game of the season. So, it'd been a hard week for the players. Two really physical, challenging games, but they, dealt with both brilliantly. Stamford Bridge atmosphere was elite, and again, definitely helped the players get through it. Stamford Bridge, it really is one of the best stadiums in England. Capacity-wise, it might not be massive, but it's all so close together. It does generally, for games like this at least, generate a brilliant atmosphere. It was end-to-end stuff as well, pretty much throughout the whole game. I did think for the first 20 minutes or so, before their goal, we were the better team. We were catching on the break a bit. Anthony Taylor was playing a lot of advantages. But, I'm not really against necessarily. There's a few times I think a few Man City players could be booked, but he played on, he let us play out. I mean, I don't mind that, keeps the game flowing. Overall, he gets a lot of criticism, but that's not something I don't necessarily mind. Then 25 minutes in, City got what they wanted, a strong challenge up the field, left Gallagher off the pitch injured, and City used this to counter, and after a controversial moment at the front post between Caicedo, James and Doku, City got across into the box where Silva comfortably cleared the header away, but Haaland went down behind him and he got a pen for it. So if we look into it more in depth, it was Haaland and Cucurella. Interesting because at the start they both have hold of each other, and if anything, Haaland actually yanks Cucurella to let him get in front of him. Cucurella does have his hands on him, but nowhere near enough to go down, and Haaland has his hands on Cucurella before that anyway, as I mentioned. As well as this, Haaland's got a very rare chance of beating Thiago Silva's header, so they both have their hands on each other, they're both pulling each other. Haaland's pulled Cucurella to get in front. Cucurella's got his hands around him, but he's gone down easily, and he was never going to win the header anyway. What happens? Anthony Taylor gives it. Of course he does. I mean, why wouldn't he? And VAR back it up because apparently it's not enough to overturn it. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think Cucurella he probably shouldn't be marking Haaland to the back post. So he probably should have done better, but at the same time, he's been yanked by Haaland first. I can see why they're giving, but I just don't think that's a pen at all. And that's not even mentioned what happened at the front post. They only really showed one replay of it, but it did look like a slight push by Doku on Caicedo, who went into James. Also, James went down. I don't know if he was holding his face or not. If he was, it should be stopped straight away. But I don't think he was, or he didn't. Yeah, the penalty stood. Haaland scored. It was 1-0 just like that. A game where I think we were better. We deserved it. And we were 1-0 down after 25 minutes thanks to a penalty. What was slightly dodgy. But we went out of the game, and it only took us 4 minutes to respond. Brilliant from, I said at the start, brilliant from these lads, just constantly not getting down, keep going. Reece James' free kick forced a save out of Edison and gave us a corner. And from his corner, Gallagher found Thiago Silva at the front post, who flicked it through everyone to find the goal. A superb header from the man who simply doesn't age. I mean, I could talk about Thiago Silva for ages. Just an absolutely brilliant player, isn't he? Just absolutely brilliant. A goal, goal set Stamford Bridge alight. He beat Haaland to it, and Rodri, who was wrestling Cucurella himself. But yeah, Thiago Silva is now the oldest player to score for Chelsea, and it's the 4th oldest Premier League goal scorer in history. But as I said, just a superb player. Just he's great to watch. Honestly, great to watch. And just under 10 minutes later, it's even got better because Palmer found James with a free ball on the right hand side. Who, after Gvardiol made a bit of a mess of it, James managed to cross it to the back post to smash times with his 2 on ahead. He was pretty much unmarked. I mean, just a brilliant moment. The moment when you go ahead in City, stuff like in games like this, it's just absolutely brilliant. Against his old club, in front of his old fans as well, sent the Bridge into a frenzy and put us into a deserved lead with a great link-up team goal. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It was City who would react better from that though, when a through ball found Haaland, who forced a superb save down to the left of Robert Sanchez. Brilliant save from Sanchez, down low, gets a very strong hand to it. Great save. So that's something I do worry about is I was reacting to, other teams picking up the pace and putting pressure on us. And in this instance we did struggle. We saw against Tottenham we very much struggled to bring their high press early on in the game. And there's another thing here, because Haaland straight away had a chance. great save Robert Sanchez, but on a stroke of our time, City played a short corner before whipping it in, catching all of our players out and giving Akanji a free header to equalise. It was showing that it wasn't really a short corner, but it wasn't crossing into the box, and basically they played it into the box, and it just meant some of our players came out of the push, left Akanji free. It's a clear free header for Akanji, and against a team like Man City, you just can't be doing goals like that. It's dreadful defending. Dreadful defending. Oh, Mark from a set piece. I mean, we've heard it so many times before. Against a team like City, you can't give them that. You just can't give them that. Second half got off to a perfect start from them. They equalised very little in the first half, and then they led very early into the second. It was Foden going forward, and Kukurea just seemed to run away from him. And you got to go to him. You got to close him down. Kukurea's given all the space and time in the world. Kukurea's played well the last few games, but I don't know what he's doing there. Honestly, he moves away from him, gives him space and time. And obviously, Foden's going to punish this. He finds Alvarez out wide, across into the back post where Haaland was with James, and Haaland managed to slide and just smuggle it in to make it 3-2. It's ridiculous. I think defending ridiculous. Disasi should have stayed on Haaland. Haaland, he managed to basically take James with him when he's going down for the ball. It was a quite lengthy VR check for pretty much nothing, just a waste of time. And overall, given dodgy defending again, and we were 3-2-1 down, and we're forced to fight back in the game against the champions, where you don't want to be being forced to fight back. However, our reaction wasn't too bad. Madrid came on 15 minutes later, came on an instant mark on the game when he started off the move what led to Gallagher hitting a pole driver from miles out. This forced a save out Edison, who couldn't push the ball wide, and it fell straight to Nicholas Jackson. He wasn't having the best of games, but he needed 2 touches, one to take it away from the defender, and the other to take it away from Edison, and into the bottom corner. And we once again were all level. What you'd have to say, it was fair. Because seeing Nicholas Jackson get another goal, this is 7th goal for the season in all comps, I think. 6 overall. It's always great to see him getting the score sheet. Once again, he came away, he was maybe slightly struggling, but he came up when it mattered the most, and he made the effect in the game, so you can't take that away from him, that's for sure. But our ecstaticness wasn't to last for long, because about 20 minutes later, Kovacic's shot was blocked, and it fell to Rodri at the edge of the box, who hit it first time. It was going bottom right until a massive Thiago Silva deflection took it to bottom left, and obviously took Robert Sanchez off guard. This was absolutely gutting. I mean, to go 4-3 down in the 86th minute, a game where you deserved a draw at least, it sucked. It felt really bad at the time. Really bad. Also deflection as well. I mean, it's unlucky Thiago Silva, you know what he's trying to do. Just completely takes it away from the keeper. Robert Sanchez couldn't do anything. But it's so disappointing when you see stuff like that. We made a few late subs though, one of them being Amana Broa, and just like Madrid, he made an instant impact. He was hitting the ball in the box, he looks like he was in quite a good position to shoot, but he just takes that extra touch. And this caused Ruben Dias to slide in. I think he was trying to block the shot, but he goes sliding in. This extra touch from Broa just takes it away from him, and he just gets absolutely wiped out. It's a stonewall penalty. It's the added time, their nerves were through the roof at this point, but a stonewall penalty brilliantly won by Broa. It was quite a long wait for the pen as well. The nerves, in a game like this, in the situation was bad. The wait only ruined it as well. I mean, the wait for the pen was delayed with a bunch of arguing, pushing, whatever. Some attempts to scuff the spot, I believe. Overall, City got away with a lot of little bookings during this game, and this incident was no different. Kyle Walker should have been booked. I think Rodri could have been booked multiple times. This isn't a game. Lots of things like that. I think Kanji could have been booked. It was Cole Palmer against his former club in the 95th minute to get the result, but he didn't crack under the pressure. This man, does he feel pressure is my question. I mean, to get a result, the amount of pressure must be on him. It's just unbelievable. He slaps it. It's a beautiful pen. Edson goes the right way, but no matter which keeper you are, you go the right way, you're not saving that. You just don't save those. Absolutely brilliant pen under that pressure as well. Just absolutely fantastic. And the way the sort of arrogance he talked about after as well in the post-match interview, just absolutely brilliant. It's great to see Cole Palmer hitting heights, especially against Man City. And say, well, you got obviously called up for the England squad. He is a special player, Cole Palmer. Very, very good player. So happy for him. But this left us 4-4 with minutes left. There was a bit of a scrappy ending to us, some big challenges and dives, and we obviously saw Poch run to the field at the end of the game. I think mainly because Andy Taylor, well, he's running after Andy Taylor. Did he get stopped a bit early? Possibly. We could have had one more attack there. Also, we're very happy with the result. 4-4, we'll take a point against City. I think it is a game we could have won on another day. Shame we've got another international break now as well. I mean, we've just started with form, and with Newcastle being our next game, an international break is really helpful for them. They really need one. You'd say we don't. So an international break, once again, the worst possible time for us. I mean, having won one unbeaten streak, the last one. The international break's another debate, innit? So let's get into the player ratings then. Robert Sanchez, 6.5, as they made an amazing stop from Erling Haaland in the first half. Apart from that, much. Reece James, 7.5, playing really well, going forward. I mean, it's a shame he's coming back from injury because we had to take him off slightly later than what we would have liked. But, played really well. Doku didn't have an answer to him. Going forward, he was brilliant as well. Link-up player on our right-hand side of Cole Palmer. I mean, yeah, he's unbelievable. He's at his best. The Sarsi, 6.5, played a good game. Should have done better with the third goal to keep on Haaland. But, yeah, apart from that, not much to complain about. Thiago Silva, 7. I mean, this man is unbelievable. He's one of my favourite players. He's unbelievable. The header, the goal, the header, obviously got away with the deflection in the end. But overall, I mean, he countered Haaland brilliantly at some points. He reads the game brilliantly. So yeah, 7 for Thiago Silva. Cucurella, 5.5. Should have done better in the build-up to the third goal. Maybe lucky to get away with a yellow late on with a bit of a dive. Yeah, overall, he's played some good games recently, Cucurella, but this wasn't really one of them. Bit disappointing. So, yeah, 5.5 Cucurella. Caicedo, 6.5. Not too bad. Once again, he's played some good games recently. He wasn't too bad, bit of a night. But, I don't think he was the best he could have been. That's what we have seen at times from him this season. Enzo, same goes really. Played well, not too much in the end, so yeah, 6.5 for Enzo. Cole Palmer, 7.5. Played absolutely brilliant. I mean, every time he gets the ball, you think something's going to happen. Once again, throughout the whole game was brilliant. I mean, there was one stage before even he scored the penalty, what I talked about a lot, where he went past like 3 City players, and you thought he was going to score one of the best goals we've seen, and ended up, I think it was saved in the end. But, the amount of confidence he has, he's brilliant. Obviously, congratulations on him for his England call-up. But yeah, just a brilliant player. 7.5. Conor Gallagher, 7.5 as well. Obviously, he had the shot what led to the Jackson goal. Yeah, he does what he does best. I think in top 7 leagues in the world, he's created the most chances in the final third. He's had a very good start to the season. He's doing very well in that number 10 role. So yeah, 7.5 for Gallagher. Sterling, 8.5, absolutely brilliant. Had Kyle Walker on toast. He had the whole Man City team on toast. Raheem Sterling, absolutely brilliant. 8.5. Got goal as well against City, was always great to see. Didn't really know whether to celebrate or not, but yeah, 8.5 for Raheem Sterling, unbelievable. And then last of the starters, Nicholas Jackson, 7.5 for Mills. He got his goal, great finish. Apart from that, didn't play his best game, but Striker got a goal. Can you complain? Not really. Onto subs, Malo Gusto, 6. Missed a really good chance. He missed a chance where he should have scored. Reece James probably scores in that position there. So that was disappointing. So yeah, 6 for Gusto. Ricardo Modric, 6.5. Obviously introduced himself straight away with the build-up to the third goal. But apart from that, wasn't much. Not too bad from Modric, 6.5. Amana Broa, also 6.5, came on the 90th minute, hard to judge. Did win a penalty though, so that was massive. And the last one is Leslie Bishopwu, came on 96 minutes, so yeah, 6.5, can't judge that. So yeah, that is it for today then. A massive game, a decent result. Well, it's a good result. It's a very good result. Against Man City is a good result. I say on to the international break. Now, I have got a few videos planned for the international break, so hopefully I can get them out. See, I haven't been very active recently, so that's my bad. A great game, a tiring game, but a great game. And at the end of the day, a point against Man City is great, and we definitely take it. As I said, we're still 10th in the table. It's not the best thing, but you got to understand the process. You got to understand what we're starting to play some good football. It's not, you don't get instant results with 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses in the league, 16 points. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.